Let's break this down. So roughly 200,000 commercial drivers in the U.S. hold non-domicile CDLs. These are licenses issued to foreign nationals. And now that entire system is under fire. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy just announced emergency reform after a nationwide audit uncovered major safety concerns. Here's what was said at the press conference. Now, again, before we move on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, be ready. We're going to have a lot of great content coming down the road, more news, compliance, and everything. Now, there were 3 recent crashes that sparked this action. On March 14th of this year, there was a 17-vehicle pileup. The driver had a record of ignoring traffic laws and hours of service rules. On May 7th of this year, a driver who failed a skills test for speeding crashed just 3 days into his job. And on August 12th, the big one in the news, in Florida, an unauthorized U-turn by a driver with prior violations and weak English skills caused another deadly collision. These crashes and the president put a spotlight on the dangers of unqualified drivers and led to a full audit of non-domicile CDL programs nationwide. It looked at all the states. The audit revealed quite a few things. First, fraud and abuse, with thousands of licenses that never should have been issued in the first place. Then, unqualified drivers with dangerous individuals slipping through the cracks and getting CDLs driving our roads. And third, state-level failures. California, Pennsylvania, Colorado, South Dakota, Texas, and Washington were all flagged for problems of issuing CDLs when they shouldn't have to non-domiciled drivers. In California, an FMCSA review found that 1 in 4 of those that were audited for non-domicile CDLs were issued improperly. Now, there is an emergency action effective immediately. First, there's an emergency pause. Every state must pause issuing non-domicile CDLs until they comply with the new strict federal rules of who's eligible to receive these CDLs. States that don't comply risk losing millions in highway funds. Second, there is a California crackdown. California has 30 days to audit its program and fix violations that FMCSA found, or face $160 million in withheld funding. So, what are these new rules for issuing non-domicile CDLs? Drivers now must enter the U.S. lawfully under specific visa programs, the H-2B, the H-2A, and the HV-2. States must verify legal statuses using federal databases. This wasn't happening regularly. Licenses also will expire after 1 year with an in-person renewal only. And lastly, employment paperwork alone no longer counts as proof of eligibility. The FMCSA estimates these changes will cut about 90,000 non-domicile CDLs from circulation. That's almost half. Now, let's talk about the industry impact that this could have. Right now, there's about 5% of interstate CDLs belonging to non-domiciled drivers, and some worry this could disrupt freight operations, especially in states where this is common. But Secretary Duffy pushed back, saying that the U.S. has sufficient domestic capacity to keep goods moving. So what motor carriers must do now? Carriers can't afford to wait. Here are 5 immediate steps that you can take. First, audit driver qualification files, especially for your non-domicile licenses. Second, check English proficiency during hiring and training. Third, track FMCSA updates. More enforcement is coming down the road. You can subscribe to our channel or visit our website to learn more. Fourth, embed verification checks into your compliance protocols. CNS can help with this as well. And 5, partner with experts like CVSA for best practices. So how can CNS companies help you? First, we offer the English Proficiency Readiness course, which delivers assessment and targeted training mapped to roadside inspections from the new ELP violations and things that you need to do. Flexible online and in-person formats are available. Certificates of completion for your driver qualification files, and expert support from our compliance professionals if you need more information or help. Remember that stricter ELP enforcement isn't optional. Get ahead of it, protect your people, and keep freight moving. If you need help with driver qualification files, we're the experts. Call 888-260-9448 or email info@cnsprotects.com. And as always, stay safe out there.